Hi, Peter. Good to see you again today.
Hi, Sheila. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I thought maybe today we could talk a little bit about compliance, and in particular, one of my favorites, system safety. I was interested in what industries you've worked with, where they've had to bridge an agile journey, along with having to meet compliance and regulations.
Yeah, for example, we are working in the automotive industry, in aerospace, in medical device, and in finance as well. And in particular, if you talk about functional safety, then we are talking about automotive, aerospace, and medical device.
There's so many industries that have different types of regulations. And I came out of the automotive industry, so
Yeah.
I'm most familiar with the process that are consistent with ISO 26262, which is the automotive functional safety standard. Have you seen Applied Safe being used in the automotive industry, and how has system safety been considered or integrated into the process?
Yeah, we came along with ISO 26262 in particular in the automotive industry. And there are several regulations which you have to fulfill. You have to interpret these regulations. And one thing which I like in particular is that they talk about roles as well. And in SAFE, there are a lot of roles as well. And you can do it in a very strict manner, so just saying we need those additional roles, or you can do it in a smart way, so you just interpret the roles and say, okay, as safety manager, we need that all the time, so we add those skills to the various roles in SAFE and so on. So we can do a lot with that.
Yeah, I agree. And I also was looking at it in terms of the overall process. When I was in system safety, it was quite a few years ago, and it was followed a more traditional waterfall approach. And
Yes.
I'm actually really excited to see the evolvement to bringing system safety into a more iterative, agile cycle. We demonstrate that using Applied Safe as well. So one of the things that we've done is taken things like the safety concept, the requirements that are developed, the safety plans, the safety case, and we have integrated that into each PI cycle. So it's built over time. And I really like seeing how that has evolved and made it a more agile process.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's called develop on cadence, and it's also compliance on cadence, right?
Yeah, I agree. So maybe you could talk a little bit about some of the automotive companies you've worked with. Was there training? How did you work alongside with those companies?
Yeah, usually we help our customers to jumpstart with Applied Safe. They're getting a training in Applied Safe quality management, Applied Safe engineering as well. So altogether, it's a 5 days training. And then the LACE teams or the quality management teams are more or less able to do changes on Applied Safe in the perception of Applied Safe as well. So usually we help them to jumpstart with some weeks, and then they're all by themselves. Or some companies, they do it right away without any further helps after the training.
Well, I personally am really excited about the system safety agile journeys and seeing how Applied Safe really has aided and helped with that. Any last comments as we close out our conversation?
Yeah, it's something that you can do straightforward with Applied Safe. There is not really a magic behind it. It's just some discipline, and you can do it in a repetitive and sure way to implement the advantages of SAFE and fulfill all the regulatory requirements. Something that really works.
Excellent. Thanks
Thank you
for the conversation, Peter.
Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.